Hello, welcome to my channel, Autumn Moon the Mage. This is a general reading in regards to love for Gemini. It is general, so it might not resonate for you. If you were drawn to the reading, then perhaps there is a message intended for you here, or perhaps the entire message is intended for you. But if some part of it really doesn't resonate for you, don't try to force it. Just take what truth you know to be yours, you know what resonates for you, and leave the rest behind. So this week I'm actually kind of taking a different approach. We're looking at how would our future selves advise us in regards to love now, or in regards to a connection that we already find ourselves in, like if we are currently in a connection. What advice would they give us? Or if not our future selves, like our true selves, our inner selves, if we could hear them quite clearly, what advice would they give us? All right, so for you, Gemini, we get the card Life Purpose. We're going to read it from the book. I promise it's a very short reading. And then we're going to clarify with tarot. So let me just read this for you. You have an important life purpose, and it's time to stop playing it safe. You've always felt different and special, but life has just got in the way. Even though you've felt a calling, you're not actually sure what it is you're meant to do. The light of your inner knowing beckons you to take the steps to embark on a new task while embracing a positive attitude. As the sun comes out to greet you, it highlights the path you're to take. There may be diversions along the way, but each is designed to fuel you with the gift of experience that your soul requires in order for you to complete your mission. Wow. So it's the advice that they're giving you is, it almost feels like they're telling you that some part of you knows where you're supposed to go, but you don't seem to be aware of it on a mental, in a mental state. Well, that wording is weird, but like mentally you're not sure, but somewhere inside of you, and it's like you're being called to do it, to take that chance, to trust yourself, your inner self, and what it knows as far as where you're supposed to go. Wow. Okay. So let's take a look at the tarot. Can we clarify that message for them? Can you clarify this message for Gemini from their future selves? This advice in regards to love. Can you clarify this message for them, for Gemini? Okay. Wheel of Fortune comes out, okay? And this is a card about things turning in your favor, things starting to work out for you. Things, the Wheel of Luck is turning in your favor. It's kind of how that, maybe not luck specifically, but, the Wheel of Fortune implies that things are starting to work out for you, or perhaps that there is an opportunity out there. Wheel of Fortune could be something that's coming to you, that an opportunity or a chance that you should take. Let me see here. The Page of Cups. That's interesting. Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is, it could be a person who's younger than you. Let's go ahead and finish clarifying, because the Page of Cups could be a message, okay, specifically. The Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So the Ten of Pentacles represents family or stability, something that you're committed to in a long-term kind of way. It's a long-term commitment, something that we really are dedicated to, okay? So the advice was this Life Purpose card, which indicates that there's something that you're supposed to be doing, something other than what you are doing now, and that you should embrace it and you should give that a shot. And then we get a Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Cups, which pages represent kind of like dipping your toe into cups, that energy represents our emotions, okay? And so it's kind of like dipping into your emotions, like just um, you start out very small. But in this, for this card specifically, I really love this deck. I don't know if I've said it before to you, but Journey to the Hidden Realm is what it's called. And it tells a little story behind each card. And for her, for this story, there's someone actually off to the side watching her. And she is staring down into this cup of water. And they kind of watch her change. Well, she's just sitting there looking down at this cup, and she's focused on the water, and they don't talk about like what she's going through internally. They just talk about externally. They see her start to change, and she has these tattoos on her, and they start to spread, and it's almost like she's converting herself to water is what it is, how it's described. And again, water represents our emotions, and so it's like she's giving in to her emotions, but she's doing it very slowly. Okay, it's a slow process, and she's starting out with just this tiny cup, and opening herself up more and more and more to it. So I don't know how that might resonate for you, but in regards to the advice, let's go ahead and clarify. Let's see if we can clarify these. The Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles is very obvious to me. That's something that you are committed to. This is something that you are committed to, or that you will commit to. This is a long-term commitment. Very stable, very firm, okay? The Wheel of Fortune, like I said, that's the wheel turning in your favor, things working out for you. Can you clarify? What did we get? The Sun is what comes out. The Sun, the happiest card in the deck, which is also Leo energy. You might be dealing with a Leo. But yeah, we get the Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, and the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is a card of friendship. It's a card, it can be reconciliation in some cases, okay? But so perhaps there is some kind of reconciliation you've hoped for. And the Sun can represent joy. It also represents clarity on something. It can represent truth coming out, like clarity coming out. But the Three of Cups can be reconciliation, like I said, but it's also just a card of fun, having a really good time with your friends and enjoying yourself and just laughing. It's a card of just enjoyment, straight enjoyment. So we get the Wheel of Fortune, and then fun and hope and joy, and fun and hope and joy. Do you know what I mean? Like on top of each other there. All of this energy. Look at these cards. They're just yellow and glowing, which represents truth and represents joy and happiness. It's very bright, very, very bright. And if this is not something that's happened for you yet, then it is definitely something that's going to. It's something that's moving towards you. And it's almost like you're being told, like, you'll know that this is meant for you. You'll know in some portion of yourself, some, maybe not mentally, but somewhere inside you'll know that this is intended for you, and you should take that dive. You should I don't know, the words like have just escaped me. We'll go for it, Let's take a look at this Page of Cups. Page of Cups, please. Can you clarify the Page of Cups? Maybe it's a new opportunity in something that you already are invested in, but something different inside of something that you're already committed to, something you're already dedicated to achieving. The Page of Cups, we get the Magician, which this is your energy. This is Gemini Virgo energy right here, the Magician. And he has all the tools to create whatever it is he wants to create. It's like wow. I don't know why I just saw like actual growing of a plant, or like, I know that this is here, but I saw like something growing out. But with the Magician, it's like, it feels like what it's saying is, if you dip your toe in, if you dip your toe into the Page of Cups, like I said, represents love, it represents emotions. Like, if you look in that path, if you look down that path, if you look into that cup, if you dip your toes in, then you will find what it is that you want to manifest, like, and you will be able to create it. Gosh, I hope that resonates for you here. We're going to ask now what actions you should take to follow this advice. You know, if there are specific actions you should be taking. So, can we, Gemini future self, can you tell us what actions Gemini should be taking? What actions should Gemini take, please? It may be the Magician here, to clarify that Page of Cups. It may be that it's something that you have manifested, but I don't see it that way. I feel like this, like the Magician is happening because of the Page of Cups. What action should Gemini take, please? The Ace of Cups. Aces are new beginnings. And cups, of course, we've discussed a lot on the cups here at this point, but this is like opening your heart to something. This is something new. You know, aces are new, but the Ace of Cups is definitely advising you, as far as actions, it's to have an open heart. You know, be compassionate, be open, be understanding, be open to possibilities. Oh wow, we also get the Ace of Wands, which is another new beginning. There's so much here, like this message here and both of these here. It's like, start something new. Start something new is what you're being advised to do. And the Ace of Wands is something that lights your fire. You know, it interests you, it sparks you, it makes you excited and really makes you want to dive into it. And very, very just excited energy. Also, mm, courageous, you know, makes you really want to try. That's what kind of energy this is. And the Ace of Cups is that open heart. So it's like it's telling you to follow, to have an open heart and follow what sparks you, you know, follow what excites you. Um, Wands can be like very passionate energy, so it might be like open yourself up to love and passion, you know, um, which seems like such a simple and basic and obvious answer, you know, which is frustrating, but you'll have to just take that how it resonates for you in your life personally. But that's what I have for you here, Gemini. I hope that this reading resonates. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it resonates for you and brings you some kind of clarity about. It actually is super vague, right? It's super vague, which would be so frustrating for me personally. But there's so much of a message here about something new. There really just appears to be something new that, and you're being advised to try it, you know, whatever it is, whatever it means to you. So, and if it's not currently present, it should be showing itself very soon. So anyway, Gemini, I hope that you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please like the video or post a comment below if you feel comfortable sharing a comment. Like, if you have already experienced this, if you like are already seeing this, witnessing this in your life, and you know what you're supposed to do here, like what this new opportunity is for you, I'd love to hear about it. I really would. So if you want to share, please do feel free to. Um, But please remember to move forward with gratitude and generosity, because if we're grateful, we draw in more things to be grateful for. And when we're generous, we actually draw in more ways to be generous. So please do move forward with that and with positivity. And good luck to you in this and everything. And I hope I see you back here next week. Bye.